What's up, guys? It's VR Gamer, and today I'll be showing you how to make your very own Gorilla Tag fan game. So first, go to installs, and by the way, install Unity Hub. Link will be in the description down below. Go to installs, click Install Editor, and go to this version. Alright, so basically you're gonna want to install this version. And it should pop up something like this. Make sure all of these are turned on. But once this is installed, go to projects, create new project. Make sure you're on this version right here, and name the project whatever you want. Turn on connect to Unity Cloud. This is if you want to collaborate, but I'm not gonna do that. I already have a project right here, so I'm going to open that up. It says it's already open, so I'm just gonna go over here real quick. Now, as you can see, it's making my project open up. When you're first creating a project, it might take a little while, so just wait a second. Now, once it opens up, it should look something like this. Now you're gonna go to Edit, Project Settings, right here, and then click XR Plugin Management. Click Install XR Plugin Management. It will install some files. It'll do something like this. Once it's done, it should look something like this. Now go to this monitor thingy right here and click Open XR. Turn that on. And now it should open this up. Now there should be this thing. If there is, just click on it. Click Fix All, and then click Edit. Now you're going to change this from single pass to multi-pass. Single pass to multi-pass. It might do this. If it does, that's fine. Now that it did that, come back here, go like this, go to Valve Index Controller Profile, MetaQuest Touch Pro Controller Profile, and Oculus Touch Controller Profile. Go to Android, go to MetaQuest Touch Pro Controller Profile, and Oculus Touch Controller Profile. Now you're going to click Control S. It'll save your progress. Now go back to XR Plugin Management like this. Go to Android and then click Oculus. Once again, it'll install packages. This should pop up. If it does, then good job, you did it right. If not, then I think it's fine too. Now go down here and go to the monitor and click Single Pass to Multi-Pass and Multi-View to Multi-Pass and turn on low overhead mode. Now turn this target devices from just Quest 2 to Quest 2, Quest Pro, and Quest 3, so it could allow all of these providers to play your game. Now you're good with settings for now, so just click File and Save, or you can go to Control S and close out of that. Now you're going to want to go to Window and click Package Manager. Now go to the plus and click Add Package from Get URL. Now type in this, slow this down if you need to. It is a specific URL. It is com.unity.xr.interaction.toolkit, and then just click Add. It'll import this. This is an important part. Now while it's doing this, it might not work while it's adding a new package, but once it's done, Text Mesh Pro, you're going to come on and click on it if it's like this, and you're going to click Update just to make everything so it's updated like it's how it's supposed to. Now that my package is almost done, it's about 70%, I'm going to tell you what to do next. Now that it's done, it should do something like this. Just wait for it. Now it's done, come over here and click Update to 3.0.9 or whatever it tells you, just to keep everything up to date. It'll update this. Once it's done, it should do something like this. Now you're going to go to XR Interaction Toolkit and go to Samples and click Starter Assets, import that. You can import any of this if you want. It's not required. I don't know what you'd do with it, but just import Starter Assets. It'll do something like this. And if it does something like this, then you did it right. If not, you just have a really fast PC, and I respect that. Now, if something like this pops up, just click Fix All, and then close out of that. Now you can close out of this, and this should be here. If it is, you did it right. Now click on Starter Assets, go to Presets, and all of these should be here. Go up to here when you click on all of them, and then you just click Add to on every single one of these. Now you're going to go to Edit, Project Settings, and you're going to go over to Preset Manager, and right here it should say Controller Input Action Manager. Just type in right and left. Now go ahead and X out of this and go to File and Save, or Control S. Now go to the link in the description, the Gorilla Locomotion. It is the official one. Now click on this over here, and now click Download Raw File. It should install this. Now what you're going to want to do, you can X out of this if you want. Now once you get back here, go to your assets and right click and go to Import Package, Custom Package, and now find Gorilla Locomotion and just click that, click All, and then Import. Once you do that, it'll compile some scripts, it'll download everything, and it'll start importing. Now it should ask you to do this. Click Reload. And then once it does that, this should pop up. Just Control S to save your work. Now we're done with the coding for now. Now we can make anything we want, like a map. So go to this plus and go to 3D Object, Cube, or whatever you want to use. I'm just going to use a cube. To demonstrate, you're going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it like this. You can drag it to do that. You can do this. You can do basically whatever you want. I'm just going to do that for right now. And then you can just, as long as you make it pretty big, you can do whatever. I'm just going to do this. Now, if you want some color, go to right click Create, and go to Folder. Now name this folder Materials. Now double click on it, right click again, click Create, and go down to Material. Unless you're using the Unity 6, it'll be up here. But click Material, New Material. I'm just going to name this for now. I'm going to name it Green, and then I'm going to make it green. So I'm just going to slide these bars right here so I can make it completely green. Now I'm going to go like that. There we go. Now it's green. And this is kind of boring. Like, no one really wants to just walk on a box. So we're going to add some spheres. Some like slippy spheres if you want to do some parkour. I'm going to Control D if you want to make another copy, or you can do Control C, Control V. I'm going to do that, and I want some color, so I'm going to go to Materials. I don't want green. I'll go Create, Material, and then I'm going to name this one Red. I'm going to make it red, so I'll just go to this, slide these down, and then I got a red color. Now I'm just going to go like this and this, and then there we go. You can make whatever you want. I'm not going to go too far in how to make things. I'm just doing a tutorial on how to code everything. So yeah, now we can add in our players. So go to Resources, Gorilla Prefabs, and Gorilla Rig. Just drag that on here. I can't remember. So delete the main camera like this. So do double click and then click delete. This. All right. And now we are going to drag this onto the cube. All right, now I'm gonna move it up. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can. And now come over to Gorilla Rig and drag it below directional light if you want. It doesn't matter, but I'm just going to do it. And now you can play test the game, but also if you want to, you can add some color to the spheres. Just do not get rid of them. If you want them to be invisible, just turn off the mesh renderer and they will go away just like this. And then as you can see, one of them's disappeared, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to turn back on the mesh renderer, and you can make it whatever color you want. So I'm going to go to materials, and then I'm going to make a new material. I want to make a blue materials, so I'm just going to go like this, slide the slide bars down over here, like that. And I forgot to name it. You don't have to name it, it's just to keep everything sorted. So I'm going to name it blue. Drag these onto the spheres, and there you go. You have the blue spheres. Like I said, you don't need them, but they're helpful if you don't have a player model. And now we can playtest the game. I obviously do not know how to playtest the game, but yeah. So yeah, you guys can playtest the game if you have like Airlink or anything, but I obviously don't. So yeah, I can't playtest the game. So you guys go ahead and try it for yourselves, and let's get to the next step. Probably. What? Okay, now you're gonna go to the Photon Pun 2 link in the description. It'll be like this. Just click add to my assets and then click open in Unity. Should do something like this. If it does, then you did it right. Now click download, and then after that click import. It'll do something like this. Do some of this, save assets, and then click all like that, and then click import. Do this, and then yeah, just wait for it for a second, and it's almost done. It takes a little while, but yeah. All right, now this should pop up. Do not close this or click skip. This is really important. So I'm just gonna drag this over here to my inspector thing for now. Keep this open. You don't need to, but I would keep it open. Now go to the other link in the description, the Photon website, and make an account if you don't have one. And then once you do that, go up to the dashboard area right there. Now it should open up this. Once it does this, you'll just be in this screen right here. It'll have all your games. If you don't have a game, it'll say create a new app. Do that, create a new app. Make sure it's on a multiplayer game, and change this to Pun like that, and change it to your name of your game. So I'm gonna just name it Tutorial 4 like this, and then none of this is required at all. And now you can just click create. It'll load, and then you're good. Now click create a new app again, and then change this to voice instead. Name it the same thing as your name of your game, and then I'm just gonna do Tutorial 4 again, and then just click create like that, and then it'll start loading. All right, now what you're gonna do, you're going to copy the tutorial, and you're gonna paste it into there. So I'm gonna do Control C and then Control V, and then I'm not gonna show my app ID, but just click setup, and like it'll say close. Now go to the other link in the description, the Photon Voice 2. Now you're just gonna click down here. You can go to add to my assets and then click open in Unity, just like this. And now it'll open this up. Just click down there if it didn't, and then click download and then import. It'll do something like this. And then once it's done, just that, click all, and then click import. Now it'll do that. It'll import some assets and all that stuff. And then, yeah. All right, now you're going to go to the last link in the description, the Photon VR pre-release 5 thingy. So, yeah, just go below at the assets. It'll say the Photon VR underscore a few numbers, because I'm very bad at looking. Just click that, and it'll download this stuff. Once it's done, go back to your Unity, just like that, and then go to assets and right click import package, custom package, and then import this. It'll do this, click all, and then click import. All right, it'll say this, just click yes for these files and other ones, yeah. It's like this, it'll do this. And then once you're done, go to resources, Photon VR, and prefabs, and then drag all of these into your hierarchy, just like that. And now click on Photon VR Manager, just like this, and copy your app ID and voice app ID. But first change this to whatever country you're in. I'm going to change it to the US because I am in the US. Now copy these. And now basically, I'm just going to copy this. And I am going to put it in my Photon. Now I'm just going to paste that. And then voice app ID, I'm going to go down here and then copy this. Just like that. Then I'm going to paste this into my Photon. And now, for some people, it'll set to 16. Just change this to 20, just like that. And now you're good with the room limit. Now these things, some people it doesn't show these. So go to Gorilla Player, main camera to head, left-hand controller to left hand, and right-hand controller to right hand. So yeah, now we're done with that. And I think we're good. Now just go to your edit and go to project settings. And now I'm going to show you how to upload it. So change this company name to anything. I'm just going to change it to my YouTube channel name. The project name is what you named it. And every time you update the game, the version will change by 0.1, just like this. And now I'm going to go to other settings and like that. Now we're going to scroll down until we find this area right here. The build thingy needs to be moved up as well every single time you update the game. And yeah, now we're good. There's no other settings, so go down to publishing settings and create your own key store. That's basically how you update the game every time. So just click create new and then click anywhere right there. And then just click save. And now just type in whatever password you want. I'm going to do the one I always use. Now this one again. Confirm your password. And now we're going to type in the alias. Just type in whatever you want. I'm going to name it tutorial 4. Just like that. Now type in your password again twice. Just like that. And then go down to confirm password. Do that. And now none of this right here is required. You don't need to do it. If you want to, you can. But then just click add key like that. And then it'll do something like this. Just click yes. And then there you go. Now it will put in your password automatically. And then you're good right here. So just close out of this. You can do these if you want. But yeah, close out of that. And then Control S. Then go to File. And then Build Settings. And then you're going to change this to Android, then change this to this thingy, change this to all compatible devices, and then keep this to the same thing. And now click Add Open Scenes and click Switch Platform if you haven't already, and it will do something like this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you out a lot, and if it did, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you to Be Awesome for helping me on this tutorial. And by the way, once this is done switching platforms, just click build and then you can name it whatever you want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.